Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Houston Texans and the Seattle Seahawks. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Get it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down carry for Sampson. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
70 Timberwolves.
Short, it's Milrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He gets 6 on that play, and the Seahawks will have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Escapes the pocket. He's out of bounds just behind that line. Only a yard or 2 lost, but Brock, we all know, still qualifies as a sack. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go now. Gravity Lions.
Milrow from the gun. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it. Wow.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Sampson from the pistol. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
From the 38. Forced out to his right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
70. Trap 60. Trap 60. Dragon 60.
From the gun, Milrow. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he put just a little too much on this one as it hits in the end zone for a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
All right, come on. Hey,
Thrown right away. Tagovailoa. That's a catch for Nico Collins. He's going to be brought down up at the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st down, here's Tua. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And the Seahawks pick it up. Return finally ends, Brock, as they take it all the way back into the red zone.
What do defenses preach all the time? Scoop and score, scoop and score, scoop and score. Well, that was an amazing scoop. It was nearly a score after a huge return on that fumble.
And off to Simpson. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 10-yard line.
It's a design boot. Buying some time right. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Elijah Arroyo the target on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Ready, go.
Back now, pressure on its way. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Texans getting back on his 6th interception of the season. First call here coming from the shotgun. Tua now from the gun. He fires one deep down the middle. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Finds him on the slant. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60.
Milrow with it on first. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. 19 light. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now it's Milrow. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points.
I have a little sense, Kate, that equipment manager is going to find a way to keep that football for this QB. Yeah, he was a dual threat guy in college. That's his first in the NFL using his legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll start this drive out 1st and 10. 1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
Taken in by Hill, right side. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus mainly the drag route in the way. You see zone coverage, settle down, get your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Working quickly here.
And the Texans first down.
Tagovailoa on first down. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
It's caught left side by Hill. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
Sticking in the air, it's Tagovailoa. He connects downfield. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. He rolls to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Nearly an interception on that play. So now they're left with 4th and goal. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6. Now Tagovailoa on 4th. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a second quarter lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this drive. Here's Tua again. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 29-yard line.
19 Tiger.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. As he's outshire that time on the tackle.
Okay, ready?
So now here's 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
70. Ready?
To the air, Milrow. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a short yard gain to find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
Hey, check that.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, and so is the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. It's the Seahawks in a very tough spot on 2nd and long. Into Sampson here up the middle. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Shotgun now for Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
A gain of 16. Brings up 4th down.
Trying for it with Milrow. Horton down the field, and he's got it. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Ready? 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And they take this in for the score. The Seahawks tie it in the final minute of the half.
That score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage legs.
One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks take the lead on that successful kick.
Texans 13. Jason Myers to kick off for
Here's
Seattle.
Myers now to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Watch it, Oscar.
Here's Tua. Completed over the middle. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
1st down, Houston.
21G, 21G. Out.
1st down, Tagovailoa to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. 2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Remember in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
They'll send him over right. Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 track.
Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. He's getting 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
77 Wolf.
He'll throw it. Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jason Myers to kick
Here's
off
Myers
for
now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Receiver in motion, headed right. From the 41. Completed to Collins. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And this one doesn't go far. Working quickly here. Second and 6 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he is on 3rd and long. This one's out to Noel, left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Man in motion, headed right. Back to throw it. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, here's Tua. He sends this one to the end zone. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no. Incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender. And even more so, the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
Throwing deep for the end zone. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take the lead right away in half number 2. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Now we'll see the medical team head out. The Seahawks have an injured player. He's in some obvious pain there. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Second and 12 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, Milrow. Dropped underneath. It's Sampson. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Gets this to OBJ. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Looking to throw. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Escapes the pocket. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Off defense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5 on the Seahawks 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
First down from the red zone. This throw is caught. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Mixon, and he's in for the touchdown. The Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're 1st and 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Watch it, Oscar.
Tagovailoa will look to throw. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
Texans 25, Seahawks 14.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. To him as he was trying to make something happen. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs. But not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for the Seahawks.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Milrow. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
3rd and 5.
Milrow from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Let's go now.
Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They find 21 yards and get the first down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4th.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Pistol now for Milrow. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Mustang 19.
Milrow now to throw. On the move, headed right. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Now it's Milrow. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
All right, Tua and his offense going for two here.
Will line up for the
He's throwing for it! And no connection on the two-point try. It fails. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick six, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another two added on.
They're kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not all the time you get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the two-point play.
Oh, maybe he gets rocked and the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made. Now, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you.
And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers.
Oh, they got it! Intercepted along the goal line! Kobe Bryant has it. And they'll make a stop at the 46-yard line.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for two. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
60. Get it. Crack up. Warriors 70. Ready.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They gain 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks.
Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. And again, it's Darnold. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. He's going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now they face second down.
It leads to second and 10.
to him. Escapes out to the left. Has it at the 7. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Hey, 21. Hey.
Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. It's second and goal.
All right, come on.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. That one connects. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Taken in by Kirk right side. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans put up even more points in a win. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Tagovailoa has his offense ready for this 2-point try.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And they aren't slowing down in the slightest. 2 more to their lead. Man, what a blowout we've got here. All right, I know the old adage, there is no lead that is safe in the NFL, but Brock, this lead actually feels pretty safe to me. Not sure they needed to go for 2 at this point.
Well, I'm pretty sure you know what this feels like one thing to me. Stat padding. And it's just going to come back to you at some point. Maybe not in this game, but down the road. You start padding your stats to show off, oh, look how many points we scored. Look how great a job we did. Start patting yourself on the back. Yeah, you're usually going to get hit and knocked on your backside at some point.
First and 10, Darnold. Hits him on the in route. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 43. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
It's on the turn, the ball's out, he lost it. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back. Offense set for a first and 10.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and 10.
On the gun, Darnold. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. They're going to pass it here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly throwing it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. On with a quick pass out line. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Darnold, first and 10. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down. From the red zone now. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with the touchdown. The Seahawks putting up points in a game decided. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. I think the Seahawks got that one back. Yes, they did. All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was two things, Cade. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it, that gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up. Throwing here, Darnold. Force that to his right. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down. Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Looking for a target. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second down and 10. Tagovailoa throwing this back in the end zone. It's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way. Still is taking shots until the very last play. So the Texans come away with the road win. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.